Hey bunch, welcome or welcome back. Hi there, my name is Nicole Smith and I'm a working actor here in LA, and I'm so glad that you're here at my channel today and ready to learn about how to get acting auditions without an agent other than going through a casting site. If you're not sure what casting sites you should definitely be on, please check out my previous video on how to do that very same thing. It explains the main casting sites that every actor needs to be on to book amazing paid work. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you all the other stealth ways that you can find auditions without an acting agent that are for the most part completely free. These are the backdoor ways to get you as many right-fitting auditions as possible so that you can book more work. Add that to your resume and reel. If you're watching this video, I assume that you already know what your brand is, you know why you want to become an actor in the first place, you have kick-ass on-brand headshots, or at least have a plan to get some, you have your resume all figured out, even if you have no experience, no credits, you've got one, and you're in an acting class. If you haven't done any of these things, oh god, please stop. Just stop what you're doing. Watch my previous videos. I don't want you to waste your time trying to get auditions when you don't even have your materials in order yet. Your time is precious, come on. Whew, now that that's out of the way, let's continue. Before we dive deep into today's video, it's time for my Giving Tuesday. Almost every single week, I donate to a BIPOC charity or organization, and they're usually based in LA. This past week's Giving Tuesday went out to LA Students Deserve. We work with the Black Lives Matter LA organization chapter to defund funds from LA School County Police and to reinvest those funds into the kids that go to that school, maybe get better books and more supplies and materials for classes. Invest in kids, divest from school police. Check the description box for their website down below and you can donate as well. Here are my top 5 ways that you can get on-brand acting auditions without an agent or without going through a casting site or self-submitting. Follow on-brand and local casting directors on social media like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and set up Google alerts on them. When I was first starting out in Charlotte, I followed Erica Arvel, who I actually auditioned for a lot of times. I also followed Chase Paris and Tara Feldstein. They work together mainly on TV projects, and I auditioned for them a bunch. They're huge in the Southeast. I also followed closely Tracy Kilpatrick, who I auditioned for when I landed my role on Queen Sugar. Those are some big Southeast casting directors that cast a wide range of projects. They're definitely someone that you should look out for. If you follow on-brand casting directors on social media, you'll want to put Google alerts on them so that you can be updated anytime they post something that could potentially be an audition. An easy way to do this on Twitter is to create a separate list of the casting directors that you follow, so you can easily scroll through and figure out if they posted anything you could audition for. You elect to use Google alerts, which I would highly recommend. Google will send you an email at the end of the day if any of the people that you put Google alerts on come up in the news, so you can stay on top and in the know. Sometimes casting directors will post online some casting calls if they're looking for something that's like super specific. And who knows, you may fit that. I know Mary Varneyou and Jennifer Venditti, who cast Euphoria, held an open call last year when they were looking for something really specific. Now, okay, this doesn't mean that you have free range and DM the casting directors and send them your unsolicited materials. They don't want that. Instead, if you really want to connect with them, wait until they post something that really resonates with you or something that you really agree with, and then genuinely comment or like their posts. Notice how I said some, like some of their comments and posts, not all. Don't be creepy, you got it. This is perfect, especially right now, because a lot of casting director workshops are online via Zoom. So you could literally be anywhere in the world and get in front of the casting directors that are super on brand for you, that cast the shows that you want to be on. The price generally ranges from, I know, $20 to $90 for the workshops. It can get a bit pricey. I'd say before you even sign up for casting director workshop, make sure that it's a casting director that's completely on brand for you. I probably wouldn't go to a casting director who casts a lot of Disney Channel projects because that's so not my brand. So in essence, it would be a waste of my time and money. Every workshop is different, but generally speaking, the casting director will glance over your headshot and resume just very quickly. They'll give you a scene to do in front of everybody. That's why it's so important to have those on-brand materials, and it's also important to have acting experience in a class. You want to make a good first impression so that they remember you and then want to call you in for a project. Ace Studios is a good legitimate resource for workshops online. You can go to facebook.com, go into the search bar, type in your city, and type in actors or film and TV or filmmaking, and some local Facebook groups should come up. You want to join these groups, introduce yourself, and get to know some of the people that are in the group. Here is where you'll be able to get updates on local projects for indie features, short films, commercials, industrials, you name it. Usually these gigs will be lower paying or not paying at all, but it's a great way to get your foot in the door and to cultivate relationships with the people in your city that are doing what you want to do. This is a great one. There's tons of open calls every single year. Here's what you can look out for. ABC Discovers Talent Showcase with usually submissions starting in April. Freeform usually does an open call sometime in the fall. Warner Bros, CBS, BET, and Nickelodeon all generally will have at least 1 or 2 open calls throughout the year. Follow these networks if they're on brand for you on Instagram and set up Google alerts on them so that you can be notified whenever they post an open call. Project Casting and Casted Talent are 2 really good resources to follow for open calls. Get in touch with your local film school or film academy. See if there's a New York Film Academy near you, because generally they will need actors for their MFA student thesis films. This is a great way to mingle with local up-and-coming filmmakers, while also getting some great footage for your reel. I did this when I first moved to LA. I auditioned for a lot of AFI cycle film. They always need actors, so if you're in LA, I'd probably get into that. Well, that's it. You now know all of the ways that you can find audition. Remember, if something feels shady or uncomfortable, leave. Your safety is first. Use your gut, you got this. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below if you have any questions, because I do respond to all comments and questions within the first hour of uploading, and I upload videos every other Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Happy hunting! See y'all Thursday after next. Bye.